Yo, what is going on, guys? Glad to see you here again. And today I'm going to be doing a part list for the M104 rebuild. I know a couple of you guys have been asking me for it, and here I am doing it finally now that the engine is done. Let's dive in.
What we do here is go back.
Okay, so I thought about just going through and telling you guys all the parts, but that would be kind of dumb because I could just make a list down in the description of all the parts, you know? And I also thought I'm actually going to be making a website here soon on the business that I just started here in my local town. And I might make another website. I still might make another website with some other, engine-related stuff. But I'm not going to be doing that. For this, for you guys right now, I will have a part list down in the description of all the parts that you'll need to take your engine all the way apart and then get it back together. That's going to include your bearings, piston rings. That's going to include all the seals, all the everything, okay? Now, there are a couple of things that I want to talk about in this video for you guys so that if some of the parts you can't find, this is going to help guide you in the right direction to get those correct parts. So, with all that said, let's dive in here. The first resource that I want to share with you guys is the King Bearing catalog. So, they have a website, and on the King Bearing website, you can click on their electronic catalog, and when you go there, you can type in your engine code, and when you type in your engine code, it'll pull up a whole list of different things that are in the engine that they have part numbers for, and then they have cross references and a whole bunch of stuff, and you can apparently put in any engine and it'll come up with the correct dimensions and everything for your bearings. And yeah, so that's a great resource. Even if you're rebuilding some other engine that's not the M104, great resource. Now, secondly, the best thing that I found for finding parts for the M104 is actually AutoHouse AZ. AutoHouse AZ has a pretty decent website, and their prices are actually very manageable, if that's the right word. They're decent, okay? AutoHouse AZ, they're great, and for me, they have really quick shipping. So I definitely recommend them. I don't think I've had any problems with them at all, and like I said before in a previous video, I've worked with one of their reps, and they seem to be pretty decent guys. So that's number 2, and the third place, Rock Auto. Rock Auto, they have some stuff. I've noticed that their parts list has been kind of dwindling recently, so they're kind of hit and miss. But definitely Rock Auto, check Rock Auto. If you can't find something underneath of 97 E320 or whatever for the M104, check double check on Wikipedia and make sure that you're, if you go on Wikipedia and you look at the M104 engine, it'll give you a list of a whole bunch of different engine numbers. It'll say M104.98X, M104.99X, M104 with a whole bunch of different engine numbers, and then it'll tell you for the most part what cars those engines came in, and then you can go to Rock Auto and use that information to your benefit. Just be careful because some engines were a little bit different here and there, but I just want to mention that because that is a second route that you can go down. Now, another place that you can go, if all else fails, is just go to eBay and look up, if you're able to find a part number somewhere and it says sold out or can't find whatever, see if you can get a part number and then go to eBay and look to see if something's there on eBay. I know that I had to do a couple of things like that. For this build, one main thing that I had to do that with was the piston rings because I think that ITM Engine Components is still having their malfunction with piston rings. Like I said before in a previous video, they put M103 piston rings into all of their M104 packages over the last 3 years. So pretty much anybody that offers ITM Engine Components piston rings for the M104 engine, it's not for the M104. It's like a bore size of 88.5 instead of 89.9 or 90 millimeters. So don't do ITM Engine Components for your piston rings. That's a no-go on that. You're going to want to look somewhere else for piston rings, and I'll have part numbers for everything down in the description. I can't think of it off the top of my head. And lastly, Google is your best friend. Go to Google and look up M104, da-da-da, whatever it is you're looking for, and just kind of skim through everywhere. I think FCP Euro, I did not have a good experience with them, and Car ID, I think that's who they are. I didn't have a good experience with them either. They sent me incorrect parts and then gave me a hassle on trying to send them back parts, and I don't like them. So that's that, along with you, FedEx. I don't like you, and I don't like Samsung, even though I have an S10 Plus, and I don't like Wells Fargo, even though they're my bank right now. But I do like T-Mobile. T-Mobile rocks. They're a little more expensive, but their customer service, you never have to talk to a robot. I'm digressing here. This is the end of the video, you know what I mean? So, hey, if you guys like this, hit thumbs up. I would think that you're super awesome. Hit me up in a comment down below if you got something to say. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more stuff like this, talking about the M104, a whole bunch of engine stuff. And on that note, I will see you next time.